There are a handful of reasons I find myself coming back to this horse show, and one of the biggest is the phenomenal music direction. I was rewatching the Friendship Games the other day and listening to the opening theme and just thinking, damn, how did Daniel Ingram and his team manage to make such a perfect opening? The visuals and transition were so unique, and the song had a perfect school rivalry vibe. Absolutely nailed the style necessary to get me hooked on that specific movie. So I finished rewatching the movie, and hours later I'm still thinking about how much that opening stuck with me. So here I am writing a script. At some point or another, I'd love to talk about every song in this series, but today I just want to focus on the openings throughout the fourth generation of MLP. Throughout the main series and the spin-offs, the opening themes serve as great displays of how the show crafts songs to get fans invested. No place better to start than the series' main opening theme, so let's hop right into it. I don't think this song has a proper name outside of My Little Pony theme song, but nothing wrong with the descriptive title. This video is specifically about Generation 4 songs, but I can't analyze this one without tapping into the first few generations of the series as well. The same iconic 10 notes have been in use for the franchise's entire animated history, with each new theme song giving their own take on the theme. These two measures are practically synonymous with the franchise at this point, being referenced many times throughout, and even within the final moments of Generation 4. The earlier generations' theme songs of the series were all sung very lightly, with an almost choir-like feel, and accompanied with very bright instruments like the glockenspiel or other acoustic instruments. This is a happy friendship show, so sure, a lighthearted theme like this fits the bill. And the Generation 4 theme picks up in the exact same fashion. You got the glockenspiel there and everything too. Rebecca Choy-Cat sings in a similar style to the previous openings as well. 4 measures in though, the vibe totally changes, the drums and guitar kick in. We've got a bit more of an adventurous feel. Maybe this is an extreme analogy, but I really feel like this switch up in the theme song really represents what G4 is all about. It's still the same show about the power of friendship, but the characters have agency and are able to fight for the friendships they believe in. That's enough about just the first 4 measures of the song though, the rest of the theme does a great job at introducing the show as well. It goes through all of the main characters while they sing a little tidbit about themselves. It's nothing revolutionary of course, but it works to show any new viewers the basic rundown of who the main 6 are. The rest of the lyrics are generally about friendship being magic and so on, so yeah, it's a great showing of the themes of the series and can get any new viewers caught up. There were some updated vocals in Season 2, but by and large this song stayed unchanged for the whole run of the show, which is a testament to how well it conveys its message. The visuals got slight upgrades every few seasons, and honestly it was really cathartic to see so many side characters shown in the opening starting in Season 8. It really reminds us how large the world has gotten by that point and the scope of the show. I'm almost done with this song, but it's worth noting there's a full version of the song as well, just about 2 minutes long. This one is solely sung by Rebecca Choy-Cat, with the other main 6 vocalists' parts being cut out. To make up for this, Twilight sings about her relationships with the other 5 and how they impacted her, which is really cute. The rest of the runtime of the song is other bits about learning the power of friendship, so it fits what you would expect. There's also this My Little Pony Friends song that kind of samples the theme, but it never made it into an actual episode or movie, so I'm just gonna pass over it. And there is one more remix of this song to talk about, but for that I'm going to have to segue over to the Equestria Girls movies. In the intro of this video, I talked about how much the Friendship Games opening resonated with me, and that really goes for all of the Equestria Girls openings. They're all just so good. Well, the notable exception for this is the first film's opening, being just a remix of the Friendship is Magic theme instead of a brand new song. This one doesn't really do it for me in terms of the music aspect. I never listened to the theme and thought wow, I really want to hear this in a disco style. From a broader perspective, I understand the choice here. In the Friendship is Magic theme, they took the iconic 10 notes from the franchise and changed it up afterward to show the evolution of the show. Equestria Girls is a further evolution of the franchise, so taking that same theme and remixing it again does the job, in the same way. I'm indifferent on the visuals for this one too, they get the job done, it's just nothing special. This whole theme works, it's not bad, it's just never something I'm gonna go re-listen to or throw in a playlist. The 4 Equestria Girls movies all play off of popular high school movie tropes: prom, battle of the bands, sports team rivalry, and summer camp respectively. Save for the first movie, the other three's original opening themes are all based on these tropes and do a really good job at introducing them. For Rainbow Rocks, the opening's goal is to introduce the Battle of the Bands motif, so it's fitted with the same instrumentation as the Rainboom's band, showcasing the guitars and the drums. It opens with the group stomping and clapping, a subtle way of showing the unity of many people creating music together. It's a nice touch. The lyrics and visuals in this first portion are recaps of the first movie, nothing special, but it does the job well. Then Dash's guitar riff kicks in, and man, I am now hyped to see where the rest of the music goes throughout this movie. The characters sing about what they bring to the band as the song builds, and it works so well. Playing music together is a natural and real-world example of the magic of coming together, so it fits so perfectly within this franchise. We're now onto the sports team movie, and as I've mentioned a few times already, this theme does not disappoint. The movie starts with us being introduced to this shady AU Twilight Sparkle, and the mystery around her builds along with this eerie background music. It sounds like something you might hear in a mad scientist lair. She heads to her dorm and sticks a pin in the corkboard, and bam, we're transitioning right into the opening theme. The artistic choice to have the credits shown in this corkboard scene is so unique and one of the best transitions I've ever seen. It's just so seamless, it really blew me away. The background vocals chanting and drumline kicks in around here, placing me right back into my years in high school pep band. Then the guitar kicks in, meshing the high school sports game vibe with the Rainboom sound that's now become synonymous with the Equestria Girls sound. Don't let the guitar distract you though, there's other pep band instruments front and center, like this brass line that we'll hear again in the CHS Rally song later in the movie. The lyrics build around the competition as we get these renders of the characters that look like they belong on a sports poster. The music then transitions out just as subtly as it came in, and we're back to a scene of watching Twilight in her room. It took me until writing this script to realize I might be a little biased towards this song because of the pep band thing, but I really think this song is just a perfect introduction to the movie. It blends the established Rainboom's sound with this new sports game sound to make something really unique and very Equestria Girls. And we have finally hit the final Equestria Girls movie, the summer camp-inspired Legend of Everfree. My main complaint here is that the visuals are pretty bland, just highway shots and some nature shots. It works, it's just nothing special. As with the past two songs though, this goes above and beyond. MLP songs as a whole have this kind of nature feel, and I'm pretty confident the string instrument that's driving that is the mandolin. This is the first Equestria Girls movie to leave the city setting and go with the nature feel, so it taps into that more general MLP musical vibe, and the Rainboom's band style sets this one out. Other than that, this song is mainly sung all together, like one of those road trip songs, 99 Beers on the Wall style. I don't have as much to say on this one, but I think it does the job with flying colors. It really taps into the style of the movie to establish what we'll be watching for the next hour and 15 minutes plus commercial breaks. Okay, a quick unscripted break here. I was just about to finish recording this video and then remembered the Equestria Girls specials have their own themes, so I should probably talk about them really quick. The half-hour specials have a really quick jingle as an opening. It's not trying to be anything more than that, so it's cute, it does the job well. Then for the hour-long EG specials and a few others, there's this more fleshed out theme with this kind of hand-drawn aesthetic. It's honestly super cute and definitely leads into that high school girls just hanging around vibe of the later Equestria Girls specials. The song isn't anything super special, but yeah, it fits the vibe, so nice work on that one. Alright, we can get back to the actual script I wrote for the video now. I guess for the purposes of this video, I'm obligated to talk about the opening of the 2017 movie, but an MLP cover of an 80s song just doesn't do it for me. If you really want to hear me complain about this movie, I've got a whole video on it from a few months back. To finish off the Generation 4 themes, I also probably owe the Pony Life theme some time, but this one also doesn't do much for me. It reminds me a bit of the Generation 3 theme, just a slice of life roll call of the characters, which fits for what Pony Life is. The pop feel is pretty far removed from the overall MLP sound though, so it feels a little off. It does what it needs to do, but not much beyond that. So that was a kinda sad and rushed conclusion of the video, but other than those last two, I really love the music in this franchise. I mentioned earlier that I was a band kid, and I also took a year of AP Music Theory in high school, which gives me just enough knowledge to think I know what I'm talking about when I critique music. I'm not pursuing a music degree in college, but I'm still involved with the concert band at my school, and I really enjoy it. For a show like this with such an emphasis on music, it's no wonder why I'm such a big fan. This video was just an excuse to talk about some cool details I noticed in these opening themes of the show, and I think that's a good place to start when you're talking about the music of a franchise. I really enjoyed writing the script though, so I might take a crack at analyzing some of the other songs in the franchise if you like this one enough. Tell me in the comments if you'd like to see that, or just tell me what your favorite MLP song is. I love reading what you guys have to say. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.